For so long, Saria was super dependent on me. She would never go out by herself. I had to take her out. But since 2 days ago, well, especially since yesterday, she's been part of the group again. And she gets out and she walks in group, tight-knit group with them. I think the big factor that changed things is that yesterday morning, Kudo tried to breed Saria, and in the past I've noticed that when he tries to breed Saria, Kudo tends to attack Saria. And yesterday morning, when Kudo tried to come attack Saria, Katana defended Saria by attacking Kudo. And since then, Saria has been part of the group. We're really comfortable with the group now. I am so happy and so proud of her. Sand bath time too. Like, that's the thing, like, she wasn't getting out, so the only way she would get her sand baths is if I made her come get her sand baths. But now she comes out right away by herself. I am so happy, so proud of her. Katana is a good boy. Well, my dad's girlfriend kind of was triggering him and he attacked her, but I mean, it was her fault, not his. No? But otherwise, he's a good boy. He's hard to pick up, but when I do pick him up and make him realize he doesn't have a choice, there's no issue. Look at how happy Saria is. Like, she's staying close to the others before she would stay far away. Like, even if she would stay with the group because I made her, she would be kind of off on her own, like this far away from them. But now, like, she's on top of everyone. And she sticks close to Katana, like really close to Katana. I'm so happy for her. And every girl is laying now. Melancholy had a bug recently. She had an egg break inside of her, and I had to help her pull the remaining shell out of her because she couldn't do it, and she was bleeding. And she took a while to recover after that. Her first egg was 4 days ago now. Since then, since that bug, and that egg I didn't eat. I threw away. The shell was really weird, very, very, very textured. There was a huge gradient. Like, the top of the egg was very, very blue, and the bottom of the egg was very discolored, like kind of like the green, but a green that's so desaturated that it almost looked gray. And the whole egg was so textured that it felt like scales. And I kept that egg. I put it in my pantry with the other decoration eggs. But getting the yolk out of it was really difficult because it was extremely brittle. I managed to do it, but the bottom of the egg is not very cute. But I managed to do it to get it clean, you know, so that I can keep that egg. Yesterday she laid her second egg since the bug. Was still a funny shape, but it felt a lot sturdier. So that one we're gonna use. I'm gonna go see my neighbor that has chickens, and ask him if he has an incubator though, because Melancholy's eggs are too fragile, I feel. So if they were laying on them for 30 days, her eggs would break for sure. They would never make it. So I feel like the only way I can get babies between her and Katana is if I have an incubator for those eggs. I'd rather not have to buy an incubator because I don't plan on breeding hundreds of chicken, you know. Uh, but if my neighbor has one, well, maybe he can take those eggs for me and hatch them for me. So I have to go see him. Um, I'm gonna take care of the bunnies and then I'll go see him. Look how Saria is like in the middle of them. It's so glorious. I am so happy. Um, I am so happy about Saria being part of the group again. I was very worried for her because I felt like not going out like she would just eat the feed and wouldn't eat any grass, wouldn't eat any bugs or anything. Like she would just stay in the cage or on top of the cage. And yeah, like it was bad for her well-being. Huh. So Kuro told Saria to back off, but Saria staying just there. So that's great. Usually, whenever she would get pecked at all, she would just run away back to the cage. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with this situation for her. And Kuro is doing a good job watching over him. And earlier I had to lock them up because they were going to the other side of the street, which is not good. So I had to lock them in so that they would know not to go there. But I just let them out again and look at them. They're so happy. Ah, there's sun, they have sand, they're in a group, a flock. I'm so happy. Now then, I had filmed a video a couple weeks ago with the help of my friend Nami, where I introduced everybody. But I need to edit that video, and although it's a fun video, I say a lot of useful stuff. I don't think I'll be able to release it because I don't feel like editing at all. I need an editor. Like I need someone to edit videos for me, but I just don't have money to hire one. So yeah. So that video is probably never gonna happen. But a few things happened. There's Layla was old, like she was starting to get really old, and her kidneys failed. So Layla is no longer with me. She's gone. You know, she's passed. I'm still very sad and upset about it because I really liked her. But, you know, she died of a natural death. So, nothing much I can do about it. She died of old age, basically. So, I guess she had a good life. I tried to give her a good life. This means, though, that I'll need to breed myself a new blue Angora, because she was my blue Angora for my mix of gray yarn. So I'll need to breed myself one again. Oh, poor Saria. She's mean to you. and you go right back. Good girl. um, so yeah, so that's the result of that. Now, few changes. There's a new bunny. I decided to keep one of Pepper's last babies. I named her Cinnabon because she is the exact same color as a cinnamon roll. You can peck her back, you know. Good girl. She went for Melancholy and Katana's security. That's good. That's very good. Uh, so yeah, I named her Cinnabon because she's the exact same color as a cinnamon roll. Uh, and so that's for her. But now I have a dilemma about Pepper. I now have two of her daughters, and all summer she's been a bit of an issue. Like, she was very destructive whenever I let her out of her cage. She would eat my dad's garden. Like, she was worse than the squirrels. So I couldn't let her out basically all summer. And yeah, probably Pepper will be leaving soon. Because it is. Otherwise, Nikita's doing really well. She's very healthy, even though she's older than Layla was. Grizna is great. She is amazing. She's in my room. Because the twins, basically, after I lost Granny, I bred two black Angoras that I call the twins, and the male is called Nagri and the female called Grizna. And Grizna's in my room and she's amazing. I adore her. And I'm really happy with her. Nagri's also fun. He's basically Pepper 2.0, but like not Pepper from this summer. I mean Pepper before. So he's a little bit of a brat, but you know, not in a bad way. She's so happy. All right. I better get to the bunnies. And once that's done, I'll go see the neighbor. I had a migraine this morning, so I'm not feeling great today. But yeah. See you guys some other time.